Hello everyone. I wanted to talk about the special editions of the original trilogy and what my thoughts on them are. So, I was born around the time they came out, so those were the versions of the original trilogy that I personally grew up with. And honestly, for the most part, I actually don't have a problem with them. And you know, you could say, oh, well, you grew up with them. Well, I would like to see just the original theatrical versions. I do have some problems with the special editions. Some of the changes, for the most part, you know, yeah, some of the CGI just put in there doesn't really fit. Like, there's a part where a Ronto walks right in front of Luke's land speeder and the stormtroopers. And, you know, stuff like that's a little bit distracting. I kind of don't like Han's shooting first, because that looks ridiculous. Or, I mean, Greedo shooting first, because it kind of looks ridiculous, some of the changes he did. You know, it kind of makes sense. Like, if you were being threatened at gunpoint and you had a chance, and you had your own gun and you had a chance to shoot, would you? But I digress on that. And again, I don't think the special editions are that bad as those original trilogy fanboy elitists like to say. Oh yeah, I also don't really like the Jabba's Palace dance song in Return of the Jedi either, but other than that, I don't have much of a problem with the special editions. It's just another freaking nitpick from those freaking fanboys. What else? For the most part, like I said, I don't have a problem with them, but I do think that Lucasfilm and George Lucas should have at least made the original theatrical version of the original trilogy available. He should have done that. There's no reason why he couldn't have done that. I mean, you can have like a Blu-ray where you have the option of, oh, do I want the special edition? Or do I want the original theatrical version? You should have an option in the menu when you're watching something on like DVD or Blu-ray. And there's no reason why he couldn't have released it. Honestly, I think that George Lucas should have released the original theatrical version sometime before he sold the company, because that was, the whole special editions got a lot of that Lucas hate. And, you know, the Lucas hate is what drove him to sell his company in the first place. Imagine if that had never happened. Imagine if, you know, there had been much less Lucas hate than there had been. He might not have sold his company, and we might not be in the mess that we're in right now. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. What do you think of the special editions? Do you hate them? Do you like them? Do you think they're okay? Let me know in the comments, and have a good day, people.